Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Happy Saturday, you guys. This is going to be your inner wisdom compass oracle message. I will pull 4 cards and also get you some wounds to wisdom cards for your advice and encouragement. Okay. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. You guys rock. You guys are absolutely amazing. The love that you are showing me, I send it back to you tenfold. To all of my incoming followers and subscribers, welcome to the family, you guys. Hopefully, I can get you some positive vibes and some wisdom to help you deal with this crazy thing we call life out here. Okay? All right, what is going on in my collective? What is going on in my collective for today? Give me 4 cards, please. Give me 4 cards, please. What is going on in my collective for today? Three more cards. I need 3 more, please. Oops. Okay. 1 more. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Excuse me. Okay. What is happening in my collective? All right. So the first one out is be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best. Know your worth. Okay. Then we have pearls before swine. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Then we have flexibility. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to go your way. Bend, but don't break. And then we have speak your truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. I'm being called to grab 2 more of these actually that I'm looking at right now. This one is happiness. True happiness comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy. And then also laughter. Laughter is a medicine for the soul. So laugh even if it's through tears. Okay. All right. So, collective, be yourself. Be your true, authentic self. Maybe you've been in situations where you've felt like you've had to wear a mask. And there's so many situations and so many people who do this. Sometimes it is how we are raised. So it's something that we don't truly understand or even know that we're doing or are conscious of until we actually get older and gain more knowledge and become aware. But once you figure this out, take your mask off because you need to trust that yourself and who you are behind the mask, no matter what you've been trained to believe about yourself. I need you to find the beauty in yourself and being yourself, your true, authentic self. You deserve the best, but you first have to know your worth. And the only way to know your worth is to give yourself love, is to fall in love with yourself. And that means getting to know who you are, dark and light, inside and out, and not letting other people tell you who you are. That's not their job. Because most of the time, the people in your life who are those external factors that make you question who you are as a person, that make you feel doubt about your genuine self, most of the time those people are unworthy of you anyway. Most of the time those people don't appreciate you even with your mask on. They're okay with being the puppeteers in your life. They're okay with making you doubt yourself all the time, making you people please because it makes them happy. But those people don't deserve your best. You need to save yourself and your best, not only for yourself, number one, but for those people who genuinely appreciate you. But how do you know the people who genuinely appreciate you if you always have a mask on? Because you haven't allowed people to truly see who you are behind it. So nobody actually knows authentically who you are, not even you. I challenge you to start looking for that person, getting to know that person again. And maybe it's been 10, 20, 30 years since you've taken off that mask. So you're a little bit afraid of who you really are behind it as well, because you've been conditioned for so long. So I challenge you to speak your truth, to find who you are again, to stand strong in your authentic self. And it's a challenge, so it's not going to be that easy. Be flexible, though, in your mindset. It means be open to a new perspective. Be open to your own perspective about who you are. Again, people your whole life have told you you are this, this, and that. You are to act like this, and that. You are to love this person and not this person. But is that truly what you feel and believe? I mean, I would say no. And if that is the case, you need to find your own happiness because it comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy. Never. People can celebrate you in your happiness. People can support you in your happiness, but other people externally cannot tell you what makes you happy within. If you can't wake up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I happy? And immediately say yes. It means you have work to do. It means you have work to do. And you guys, this life and this journey that we're all on is difficult. Laughter, find it. Find a reason to smile and to laugh and be happy through your transition, through finding out who you are. It doesn't mean that because you are trying to change your perspective about who you are, that you have to be sad or depressed about it. No, you're going to find that through joy. You're going to find that in those simple things that bring a smile on your face. People, places, or things, whatever that may be. That's who you figure out who you are. Because once you find that true inner happiness and that joy, nobody will be able to take that from you. It is self-discovery. It is self-love. It is self-empowerment that you deserve to have. But people your whole life have tried to keep it away from you. Open your heart and your mind and be flexible and find out who you truly are. And don't be afraid of that. Your soul is waiting for you to find it. If this is resonating and you've been lost and you feel like you've been people pleasing your whole life and you're exhausted, this message is for you. It's confirmation that it's time for you to figure out who you are. And don't doubt. Second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what is best for you. Don't doubt. Find that inner child happiness. I love that this picture shows a kid and it looks like headphones. That's what I would associate it with. I love music, so maybe that's why I see it that way. But this can also be music that makes them happy, but this can also be a level of protection over their mind while they figure out who they truly are. They're blocking anyone else from coming in and telling them how to think, how to feel, who to be. Protect yourself so you don't have to doubt. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Let me get you your wounds to wisdom oracles. I mean, this is the majority of us. You know, the way that we're raised, a lot of the times don't align with us 100% as we become adults. And that's okay. You know, the people who raise us, whoever they are, they do the best that they can with the knowledge that they have. So it's understandable. But as we become adults, we become accountable and responsible for who we become. One more, please. Okay. Beautiful. Light returns to broken places. Beautiful. You are more than your pain. I love these. I love these because, you know, with growing and gaining perspective, a lot of the times we become heartbroken because it makes us look at the people who we've loved our whole life in a completely different light. And a lot of the times, not in the light that we expect, and it can be disappointing. But again, don't blame the people who raised you because they raised you based on the information they had, based on their own life experiences with their parents, their own traditions, whether that's cultural, whatever the case may be. They had the knowledge they had. They did the best that they could with what they knew. And even if it wasn't the best or most ideal, that's all they had. So forgive them, but still figure out who you are. Light returns to the broken places. Renewal, love, hope, resilience, emotional healing. No matter how shattered you have felt, no matter how much you have lost, light always finds its way back to the broken places. The cracks in your heart are not signs of weakness, they are openings for love to enter again. This card reminds you that even after heartbreak, disappointment, or loss, warmth and joy will return. You are not too broken to heal. You are not too far gone to be found. The love that belongs to you, whether from within, from others, or from the universe itself, will find its way back in time in ways you may not expect. Keep your heart open, even if only a little. Love has not forgotten you. You deserve genuine, true love. And whether you've had that in your life up to this point, I don't know. But a lot of us don't find real love until much later. Once we've had that realization that what we've been receiving our whole life is breadcrumbs. It's not been the true support that we really needed to flourish. But we only learn with time and with knowledge. But you are more than your pain. You are more than the heartbreak and the loss and the disappointment that you felt maybe your whole life. And I don't care how old you are, we all deserve love and to feel loved and desired. Identity beyond struggle, resilience, inner strength, self worth, transformation. Your pain is part of your story, but it is not the whole story. Your struggles may have shaped you, but they do not define you. You are not just what you've endured, you are the love you give, the dreams you hold, the strength that keeps you moving forward. This card is a reminder that you are so much more than the hardships you have faced. Pain can feel consuming, but within you is something greater: your spirit, your light, your capacity to heal and rise. You are not your past. You are not your wounds. You are not your lowest moments. You are the survivor, the overcomer, the warrior who is still standing. Yes, you are. And if nobody has told you how valuable and precious you are, I am telling you. My challenge to you is to now find that person. Don't doubt once you find you. Believe that you deserve happiness. Speak your truth. Laugh along the journey. Find a reason to smile because you are so much more than the pain. All right. That's what I have for today, guys. If this message did resonate, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, guys, bye. And P.S., you got this.